Self-improvement is killing you, and I'm here to tell you why you need to watch anime instead. What if the answers to your problems weren't in another podcast, but in your favorite anime? You don't need to watch another video telling you about how motivation is garbage and discipline is the answer. You're obsessed with self-improvement because you're hoping one more video will finally give you the answers to discipline, help you with your relationship, and tell you how to live a fulfilling life. But the lessons you're looking for are in the shows you love. Whether it's Thorfinn learning how to be a true warrior, Tanjiro fighting demons to protect his sister, or Edward trying to save his brother. These characters all face struggles to achieve their goals. They've come face to face with failure and have to learn how to keep moving forward. But in their struggles are the answers you've been looking for. But what's the problem with self-improvement, and why is it killing you? Let me ask you this. Out of all of the self-improvement content that you've consumed, all the books, podcasts, videos, everything, how much of it do you remember? And how much of it have you applied to your life? You'll watch dozens of videos about how to lock in, how to become disciplined, why motivation is BS, and have hundreds of morning routines to follow, which you never actually stick with. Because the reason is, self-improvement is just mental masturbation masked as growth. Now, you might be thinking, I'm just some weeb who is here to hate on self-improvement and make you watch anime instead, which I am, but hear me out. I love self-improvement. I've listened to every David Goggins podcast. I've read both of his books. I've listened to more modern wisdom, Jordan Peterson and Jocko Willink podcasts and all of that than I can honestly count. And while self-improvement has helped me, I'm not denying that it's useful. It got me from being this stoner who stayed in his parents' basement all day long to becoming someone who is running marathons and living a life that I could only imagine as a kid. Self-improvement helped me get here, but there is a point where self-improvement is no longer helpful to me or to you. And that's when you know enough. You know all of the actions that you need to take. You know all of the tips, you know all of the tricks, and yet, why is it that you don't commit to it? Why is it that even though you've watched hundreds of shorts and videos and podcasts that tell you, don't sleep in, don't be lazy, wake up and do what you say you're going to do. Don't doom scroll. Don't brain rot. Live a life that you'll be proud of and be a man that you respect. Why is it that even though you've heard the same lesson 1,000 times, it never sticks? The answer isn't in another video. The answer is not in another podcast. You have enough information to completely change your life already. You're not lacking in knowledge. You're lacking in a reason to care, a reason to take action. And that's where anime comes in.
Tell me, how do you intend to live from this day on? How do you intend to live your life, Thorfinn?
Where anime is useful to you and helping you change your life is in the stories that truly resonate with you. There have been animes that you've watched that have stuck with you for years, where you will constantly replay certain moments in your head, where even just hearing certain music or hearing a line sparks emotion inside of you. And this is the power of anime, and especially of the stories that you love. The stories that you love and the characters that you resonate with will give you the answers to why you're lacking discipline, to why you're struggling with certain relationships, to how to live a fulfilling life for yourself. These questions are not easy to answer, and they can't be given to you in a practical 5-step list. As much as we wish things were that easy, our life is messy. And it's only when we start to understand someone else's struggle, how they got to the answers that they reached, and what pushes them to keep moving forward, that's when we truly understand how we can change our lives. When you're watching anime, which characters do you see yourself in? In their journeys, failures, and successes are parts of you. Anime is a mirror. Your deepest insecurities, your biggest dreams, and your worst regrets are all seen in the stories of these characters. It feels uncomfortable at first when this happens, when you're watching an anime character go through a struggle, a fight, a loss, and realize there is a part of you in them. You don't have all the answers, and neither does Thorfinn, Guts, or Ed, but you see them try to get better, to understand what makes their life worth living, and what makes their dream worth surviving for. Anime doesn't give you an easy-to-follow 5-step routine to become disciplined, but it will give you a reason to wake up in the morning earlier than you like. It will give you a reason to sit alone with yourself and truly ask, what do you want out of this one life you have? Who do you want to be? What's your dream? These are questions your favorite characters will all ask themselves, and the answers they come to are learnt through their struggle. This is what makes their conclusion more valuable and real than if someone were to have just given them the answers. When you see a character struggle over and over again, but who eventually overcomes their challenges, you're able to see your path forward, even if you're in the darkest place of your mind or in life. What would Thorfinn do? How would Guts move on from this? What would make Tanjiro stay hopeful in this situation? These characters are not perfect. They have been broken by life. They have lost everything they loved. They have given up on and resented the world, but somehow they still find the meaning in their struggle. Self-improvement does have its purpose. It can give you the practical skills and actions you need to take to grow. But where self-improvement falls short is giving you a reason to care about what you're doing and how to find your unique path. You have to find the answers for yourself. No one else can help you here. Without understanding what you care about and where you want to go, life will feel like a never-ending to-do list, where you don't feel connected to what you're doing and where you're headed. Anime doesn't give you the quickest way to improve yourself. It won't even give you the actions you need to take either, but it gives you something much more real that you need. In these stories of a man who was betrayed and lost everything, of two brothers trying to get their bodies back, of a boy learning how to live as a true warrior, are reflections of you. Anime gives you a reason to care about your life, and it makes you feel seen. You will see yourself in their story, their struggles, their relationships, and their actions. When they fail, you see how you can do better, and when they succeed, you can see the path to grow. Your life isn't all about productivity and finding the most optimal routine to improve yourself. Your life is a story that you experience. If you take only one thing from this video, the next time you watch anime, look for the stories, characters, and moments that reflect who you are right now, what you're struggling with, and what you want to achieve. When you see yourself in a character and their story, that's how you will find your answers to move forward. Let me know in the comments which animes, characters, and moments have stuck with you the most, because I know that in the stories you love is the power to change your life completely. For me, I drew so much from Fullmetal Alchemist, from Ed and Al's adventure, not only as brothers, but as people learning how to live. It taught me so much about the type of person that I want to be, and I know that I wouldn't be who I am right now if I never experienced that story. I hope that you continue to grow, and I hope that you see anime in a different light